internet. Today is another go with me to work vlog, and I am about ready. I just need to do my hair and change into my work clothes of the day. I think I know what I'm wearing. Everything is a bit helter skelter. I really didn't want to lose all today. I'm tired. But here we are. Honestly, this is the difference between working and like being in college. One of the main differences. In college, if I was feeling like this, I just wanted to go to class. Like point blank, I'm telling you the truth. But well, cool. Are you not getting paid? Are you not just a hired slave? The one you don't want to do and the one you want to do, you have to do. You see? But I am grateful for my job, so I will not complain so much. I'm just like, once I'm like on my way, I'm in the office. Okay, cool. I will not be feeling this way. The problem is that, you know, getting out, getting ready, getting out of bed was a bit of a struggle this morning. So that's why. But aside from that, I'm good. How's everybody? How's your day? Hopefully all is well with you, and you're having a wonderful day so far. And if you're not having a wonderful day so far, take a deep breath. It's only up from there. You know, I never used to drink coffee before I started working. I still low-key don't. Like, I don't drink coffee every day. But like, you know, because I work downtown, I have them now with the Starbucks app and the Pete's Coffee app and all these things. And they're always sending me all these reward things. And I always forget to use it. And I always, like, I miss the rewards. Even when it's like time to go to Starbucks to pay, I always forget to pay with the Starbucks rewards. Or like use the Starbucks app to collect rewards. Like, I don't know, how do you guys do it? How do you remember all these things? Like, don't stress me. I can't be connected to my card like directly, so even if I spend the money, it still goes to the reward. Like, fix that glitch, man. I'm not an eager kid that's going to remember this thing every single time. Like, don't stress me. Blend. Sometimes you just have to press it in for it to blend. I have one here that's a bit loose and it's about to come off. So I don't want to finagle with it too much. But yeah. No, I'm using this. Sometimes I'm not even sure what I get emails about anymore. I'm like, oh, how do you have my information? So maybe this is how they sell my information and I get all these random stupid emails. Honestly, somebody needs to give me compensation money for this harassment. There. Glossy and shiny. I wish I had a headband. I'm putting in my earrings, these gold hoops. I'm currently having like very bad hiccups. I had it last night too. I drank water and then the water I was drinking fell on the floor. Shambles. Everything is in shambles. My perfume of the day is Lady Million. When I was growing up, my mom used to wear this perfume a lot, so every time I want to feel close to her, I wear it, even though it's running out. I tried some new perfumes and I didn't necessarily like them, so I actually am in the market for perfumes. I'm putting on my sunscreen. And then I'm gonna pack my lunch and then we are off to walk. Wow, embarrassing. I'm still at home, and I've decided I'm not going to work. Well, okay, not that I've decided. Ooh, I emailed my boss saying that I'm working from home today, so I'm working from home today. So work from home with me. Exciting. First things first, let's take off this beret. I'm gonna probably take off the shirt and I'll put on shorts. I can hear people shouting. I don't like that. Yeah, so this is me. This is chill. I have to put everything back though and set up my laptop on my desk, and then we shall begin. Honestly, I'm actually fucking silly because I was like, oh my god, it's cold here. Let me put on my sweater. The heater isn't even on and it's 65 degrees in this damn house. Honestly, I need help. I need deliverance. I'm just about to dry my sheets because I like getting on warm sheets when I make my bed. Okay, so we're gonna wait for that to dry, and then we're gonna make my bed, and then we're gonna get into bed. Honestly, working from home is the best, but it's still cold, so I'm gonna keep all this. I'm actually a bit hungry because I ate really early last night, and then I had like Brussels sprouts for like a dinner top up. I was saying that Brussels sprouts wasn't sufficient, but like I shared it with the people I went out to dinner with, so it wasn't all for me. So I'm a bit hungry, but I want to wait until I eat. Oh, I'm tired. So hey guys, I just wanted to talk to you about some of the things I do weekly, and not specifically my job, but in terms of like career tracking and career progression. So this is my career progression tracker Excel spreadsheet. So it tells you my weekly to-do list, my progress, and then the value add to whatever I did on the weekly to-do. There's also follow-ups, which you track that progress and you talk about the stakeholders. This is usually the people aside from myself who are involved in these projects that I'm working on. And then these are unplanned asks that my manager has said, okay, can you also do this, even though it's not part of my weekly tasks and assignments. I also track that and I talk about the value added to that, and then I talk about my weekly accomplishments. Obviously I just copied and pasted this for this new week. I didn't do it yesterday because my computer was bugging, but yeah. So I'm gonna just re-edit this for this week, and if anything changes, I'll make those changes. If anything comes up, I'll also add that in. And then in this, I also have like annual career goals, which talks about like the bigger picture. Obviously this is pink. Who am I if it wasn't pink? So it talks about the weekly tasks. It talks about the priority, the size of task, the deadline, the expectations, the stakeholders, the value add, the notes that I need to do. It talks about my bi-monthly tasks that I need to do like twice a month. Same as you go down, monthly tasks, and then quarterly tasks, and then one-off tasks. I obviously need to fill in these one-off tasks, and then the quarterly tasks, and then developmental goals, what I've been doing to, either contribute to the bank or what I've done to better position myself for promotions and things like that, etc., etc. And then obviously these are weekly tasks, and I feel it every week. And then this is, I need to do this for December. This is like my monthly outlook. See, there's so many of them now that I forget things like this. So in the beginning of the month, I fill in this, and then which is, at the end of the month, I fill this in: my 3 biggest accomplishments, feedback I've received, upcoming ongoing projects I'm working on, goal for next month, value add to all of the above. And also, it's very important to be able to talk about your value add, because when it comes to performance review, which I just had, you're able to talk about what you've done in this past quarter that you've just, I don't know how different people do different performances, differently. So some people do it quarterly, some people do it yearly. I think my bank does it yearly. And so we just did it, and I was able to really talk about myself, because I'd been tracking myself, so I knew what I had been doing, the value I'd been adding. Because the thing about it is that you do some projects, even the little minute ones that you haven't registered, but they're important in the grand scheme of things. And also, luckily for me, I have a great manager. Honestly, yes, I love my manager. He's the best. And so he's also been very, hands-on, and he's my direct manager. So and I'm the only person he manages. So he knows exactly what I do. He knows how much work I take on. So that's also really helpful. And you need a mentor who's gonna guide you in this whole career thing, somebody who's there to tell you step by step what you need to do. And honestly, follow up. And so that's what I do. Although he's not an extrovert, he's an introvert, so he doesn't network the same that I do, but he's very much pushes me and be say go forth and spread your wings. He's introduced me to everybody at his level, and he's build a rapport with these people. And when we have our weekly meetings, which we have on Tuesdays, and this is a Tuesday and I'm not in the office, because he's not in the office, but I don't feel good, that's why I'm not in the office. But he also said he was not in the office, that's why I felt comfortable also not going to the office, because if he was going to the office, I would die on the cross, which is going to the office, because we have our weekly meetings, and that's very important for me. We can, today we rescheduled it tomorrow, but it's prioritizing those types of things. I know how important these weekly meetings are for us, and in setting the layout for the rest of the week, to know the tasks that I need to do, whether they're unplanned tasks, whether there are things coming down the pipeline from above him that that we need to do. And so I can get a better position of myself. Wednesdays to midweek to make serious changes, but Tuesday's perfect. Monday I'm still sleepy, Tuesday I'm ready to kick it, do everything, do my work. But by Wednesday it's hump day, and it's already I'm ready for this week to be over. So starting new tasks on Wednesday is kind of weird. On Tuesday I'm my most productive. I won't lie, it's the day where I'm I can do 15 things and boom 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 and still be out the door. I thought that too. I don't know, I'm crazy on Tuesdays. So yeah, that's what I'm currently doing. I'm just going through it. I'm probably going to create another monthly tracker, and then I'm also going to do, I think I'm going to move this monthly thing to the front, because having it here doesn't help, because I obviously haven't done the November one. So I'm just going to look through this for the next 30 minutes. It's still 9 a.m. so I still have ample time. And then obviously we have Teams. If my manager needs to talk to me about something, he can call me, he can text me, he can message me, email me, and I can see it and I can add it to the list of things to do. So what I do is that the weekly things, there are things that I have every week that I need to do, and like I start with that, and then if anything gets added on, I keep on going. Come January, I'm gonna have a lot more work. Currently, I'm kind of coasting because I've gotten used to the amount of work I currently have. But like come January, we might be speaking a different tune. We might be like, oh my god, I am dying, but I'm having fun for now, which is most important. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna probably put you on a time lapse, and you're just gonna see me fuck around. I actually forgot the final part of my career progression tracker because it's a career progression. I just talked about the things that I was doing to track what I was currently doing, but obviously the whole point of doing this is so we can get promoted. So I have a final tab that is called promotion goals. It talks about my current job, my future job, and the desired promotion dates and everything. So in that I have like tangible actions that I've done in my current job, and then examples of work that I've done for my future job. And then this is according to my core responsibilities based on like my job description, my job title, my job level. So if I'm doing 50% of my future job, I need a promotion type of thing. And then obviously under desired promotion days, I have feedback from manager and coworkers. So like the name and title of that person, the feedback they gave me, and then self-assessment as a result of that feedback, whether I've gone on to take on that advice and how I've implemented that, or how I, even if it's a positive thing and they're just telling me to keep on going, and how I've stayed the course and I've been consistent. And sometimes that's what it is. Like you might be due a promotion and it hasn't come yet because you just need to stay the course, in the sense that that's not when your body should be itchy and like, oh my god, this company doesn't value me. Even though like low-key, I know my company values me and I really enjoy my company. That's why I like have a really high bar. Like if another company wants to poach me, not that I'm saying that another company is poaching me, I'm just saying if theoretically, it's gonna take a lot. Like I'm not just gonna come easy, because I have the best work-life balance. I have the best, like my mental health is great. I have a manager who is trusting and he's in my corner and he gives me amazing feedback and he's invested in my career and my future. And like, I don't know, like if you're not paying me the dollar bills, like the dollar bills, like, is it really worth it? Because like I can go there and just derail and hate myself and hate my life, and I don't want that. I want to continue on this beautiful streak that I'm on. Oh my god, this background is horrible. Okay, let's just keep it like this and respect myself, because I have a lot of laundry to fold. Yeah, so that's I do it for core responsibility 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like as many as you have, because sometimes like your job description is more like, about, the first one could be about, so I'm a financial reporting analyst, so like mainly my job is analyzing data, and so there's that at the forefront. There's also like, if I start like managing other people, that is also like doing work of like a level above me, because as an analyst, I shouldn't yet be managing people, until etc. Like as things come up, I can then like, I guess, find my footing. The only thing is that, and it's not necessarily about my job, so like the only thing I wish is if I had clients. Like I don't know how they do this, but like I love my job. The only thing I wish that I had were clients, but like obviously I don't work in origination, so I don't need clients. I work in data, so like it's one of those 50-50 things where it's like like if my company was trying to build a database with like data from like, you know, that would be going into financial technology instead of just straight up finance. And I wish they did that. Like they were collecting data from their actual clients. But would they get that data? I don't know. Anyhow. So yeah, that's the only thing I wish. But for in those places they use tools, all these tools, instead of doing it themselves because it's too costly, it's too expensive. I mean I get that, but like imagine if you had everything yourself, you wouldn't need to pay anybody anything. But that's how monopoly starts, so let me respect myself. So yeah, if you're looking to track your career and like understand all of that, that is what I do. That is what I recommend you do. And if you want my template, I could probably like create something and put it down below for you to click. But let me know. I'm not going to do that if nobody wants it. That's a waste of my time. My time is valuable. Hey guys, so lots have happened since we last spoke. I was working and I started having a migraine. I took a bit of a nap, but I made dinner. And while I made dinner, the cabinet fell on top of me and I injured my leg. Let me show you. Like, I'm not crying and saying that, oh my God, I'm dying, but like it hurts. I haven't injured myself in a while and I was bleeding. Story of my life. But yeah, on a more positive note, yeah, I cooked dinner. I finally made my kimchi stew that I've been wanting to make. So this is the rice. The rice is a bit soggy, but whatever. That is she, and oh, her glorious juiciness. Doesn't she look lovely? So in this stew, I have kimchi, 3 different types of mushroom. I have like the bulb head mushrooms. I have like the brown button and the white button. I have some bok choy that you can see here. I obviously have habaneros because I like everything spicy. I have onions, garlic, and then obviously gochujang and gochugaru, and then kimchi and some kimchi juice, and then, you know, make it like, I have a TikTok on how I make my stews, so if you're interested, I'll link that down below, and I'll also upload that on my shorts so you can take a look. But yeah, so this is dinner. That's my broken cabinet that fell. That's the remnants of her lying dead on the side. Obviously, I can't take my frustrations out on her because she needs to go back up, but that was very unexpected. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Yeah, so I'm gonna unwind, eat this food, have some malt or 2 or 10, and then I don't know, I really want to clean. My apartment's a bit messy, but I'm not feeling myself at all. I feel foggy, and I don't want to overstress myself because I do have to go to work tomorrow. So maybe this weekend I'll deep clean, but yeah, I'm just holding on by a thin thread. I still need to make my bed. So many things to do, bro. So many things to do.